Hey you guys, this is Tired Goth, and you are behind the scenes with me. It's gonna be a public BTS because I have a lot to get off my chest right now. Okay. So as let's try that again since this hardware is just not capturing properly. Let's try this. Academia Gothica's BTS. You're behind the scenes with me. I'm Tired Goth. Your attention and thank you for being so kind to me. Um, I'm actually gonna leave this one public. I'm going through way more than I should right now, and I'd like to cover why and what is causing it. Um, really weird happened yesterday where a person who tried to force themselves into a relationship with me showed up at the same place I was yesterday. Call it divine timing, call it whatever. This person who has not been in my life for the better part of like nearly whole years about legal issues they were having on a phone call that I was made privy to about someone being entitled to a house and, a case not going seemingly in their favor or something like that. So it's possible that this person was involved in some kind of issue where, they were anticipating a payout or a cut of something or a profit. Since that moment yesterday, everything has gone completely sideways in my work, in my recent pet rescue with my squirrel Foamy. I don't actually know where Foamy is right now, and I rescued him a couple of days ago. We've been literally inseparable, and I don't know what's going on. So it's kind of been dragging on me. It's been hurting my heart, and I feel like there are a lot of situations that are being positioned in my life to cause me conflict that, again, I don't deserve. Okay, I have been attacked by people for seeming to have more than I really do. I have been literally emotionally put on a slaughter block to be treated a certain way, to be taught a lesson. I'm not sure what this world could teach me about itself that it hasn't already shown itself to other people who just do not have it together. Okay, they don't have it together because if they did, they would be focusing on themselves and minding their business and trying to make their businesses profit, prosper, whatever the case, whatever P word you want to apply that to. Like, they would be focusing on themselves. And instead, they're coming after me to keep me on a level I'm not meant to be on. Okay, I'm meant to be talking to people who get me. I'm meant to be talking with people who don't want to rob me, who don't want to steal my content and turn it into a business model for themselves, to turn it into a shtick for their business. Like, I don't need people looking at my memes like, what can I tap into to make this like a marvelous thing for my business? Like, I don't need that. I never needed that. And this person, I have a feeling, is responsible for that because they're the last known force in my life that could have caused that. Their name is Kyle. I've spoken about them before. They were also part of a few organizations that I was not too happy with. Some of them in information distribution. It could have been literature, it could have been artist collectives, it could have been meetings to see who knows each other for what. This person was not a good person for my life. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm entitled to my opinions here. I'm entitled to a lot of things that I feel that I'm not getting, and I've been made to feel embarrassed to ask for them, like respect from people, to be spoken to like a human being by people that I speak with every day, to have answers to the questions that I'm asking to help other people with their businesses. Like, I deserve to have money for my work. I have worked. I have worked a lot. Okay? I'm not even, I feel like I'm complaining right now to a bunch of people who are like, yeah, work is just work. No, like, I don't think you understand the extent of work I have had to do just to get to a neutral place because these people had tried to kill me. Okay, they tried to kill my spirit. They tried to kill me physically. There is proof of this. They tried to kill me with magic. Who does that? Just pray to God. What is wrong with you? Okay? Like, every facet of intellectual abuse that could have been thrown at me also was attempted to be thrown at me. I was accused of things I never did, wasn't even in the room for, never had anything to do with, never, like, slander was a tool used. Libel was a tool used against me. I've had people lie on me for who I am, what I'm entitled to, what is wrong with me, what's right with me. Like, no one actually knows me to be able to speak on me this way, which is rather the point here. No one knows me like that. But they're really trying to get in my face like they do. And I mean, man, focus on yourself. Focus on what you have going on. If you don't have anything going on, go start something, and don't start something with me. That's all I'm going to say about it. The energy has been so fucked up since Foamy left. Since I don't know where Foamy is right now, I'm not happy, but you know what? This was an energetic attack. This was something that was meant to throw me all the way off and have, me unbalanced. And look at me. I'm still recording. I'm still showing up for myself. I'm still giving myself time to heal. And these people just do not let up. They don't let up. Like, circumstances that are someone else's problem are attempting to be energetically swapped with me by people showing up when they're not supposed to, showing up in my business, standing by my property, standing by my belongings, trying to make it seem like I'm never gonna get through to anybody about anything, trying to make it seem like my work is invalid when it's not, and it's what people need right now. I wrote an IT book, for Christ's sake, that would fill a lot of people in on what people were doing this whole time. It's tinged with efforts in cybersecurity that are pertinent to everything that's going on regarding human trafficking, how to cover your assets, how to cover your information. Like, I did this already. And everybody's suddenly like, oh, I should really get back into that. I should really get back. You know what? Because you want to compete where you can't compare. That's why. The disappointment I feel in people and just things right now is not going to stop me. But it's like, it's the fact that it's there. It's the fact that it's something that I'm being forced to acknowledge, because people want me feeling hurt. They know that in my heart space I am able to create beautiful things, and they want me feeling hurt. And you know what? I'm refusing to hurt myself on these people. But you need to know what's going on as my audience, as to why I'm showing up late when I don't even show up late. You need to know why things are going on and people are staring at me like they belong in my show, like they belong in my energy, while I'm discussing things that are private to me, and I have no place to discuss them elsewhere right now. Right now, this second. That could change. Thank God. And I do owe all of my success to God, which is another reason I'm being attacked, because I happen to know these people are cultists who don't believe in God. Say what you will, throw your conspiracy theories around, be like, oh yeah, no, this person is so unhinged. Yeah, I'm unhinged for pointing out that the people who are unhinged are running the world under an agenda that doesn't even follow the goodness of God. You say that, and watch how you eat your words, and your hat, and your shoes. So, me personally, I'm doing what I can. I'm still putting this book out. Still have clients. Thank God. Thank God for my clients. Thank God for people who believe in me, because really they are of God. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank you for this this brief venting session, because I really needed it. I really needed to talk about what was going on, but I'm really, like, I feel tongue-tied no matter what I say, because when I actually talk about what's going on, it brings light to it, but it also brings light to how hurt they're trying to keep me, and I don't like to focus on that. I like to focus on the work. But since you guys like to have that heart to heart, you like to have that input, that real, information, you can have this, but it's not what I'd like to focus on. It's not the focus of this channel, and I just, I want to thank you for being here, but this one, it's just, this isn't what I care about.